Welcome back, everyone, to the Season of Ghosts. In our last session, our group of adventurers infiltrated the lumber camp area to the northwest of Willowshore, believing there to be some sort of malignant influence in the area. And such an influence you did indeed find. You found what appeared to be an encampment of these faceless Noppera-Bo, and while managing to get inside partially unnoticed by them, you were very quickly began a conversation with a few of them that were out in their courtyard having rats fight, but due to some strange questions that you weren't quite able to answer properly, it was pretty quickly revealed that you all were faking being among their number. Even though you weren't ever really trying to fake it in the first place, they just sort of assumed, but you just failed to maintain the deception. And so you killed a couple of them, you went around back, and you entered into the largest building that was sort of like a warehouse, where you had seen what seemed to be a few of your townsfolk trapped. There, you spoke to the seeming leader of these Noppera-Bo, who introduced himself as Mugiro, the leader of the rebels faction of these Noppera-Bo, who never actually wanted to kidnap anyone, and really didn't have a problem with any of you, didn't even want to fight if you could help it. But the Prayers faction were looking for sacrifices, and so it was their fault some people from Willowshore got kidnapped soon after you left and brought here. And their leader, Zodo, is apparently working on a sacrificial ritual up near the Wall of Ghosts, with one more member of the town at this point in time. You struck a deal with Mugiro that he would let go the townsfolk he has if you all do him the favor of killing the few remaining members of the Prayers faction here and going up to the prayer site and killing their leader, Zodo. You all agreed, and you found yourself into this old dormitory that has a number of burning candles. They're wax shaped into the forms of various humanoid creatures, and a large burl of wood that seems to constantly shift the way it looks. After attacking and killing the two Noppera-Bo who were seemingly in contemplation in that room, you moved on to this southeasternmost room where you believe one more person is being held, and you came face to... not face, I suppose, with one more of these Noppera-Bo who has since engaged you in conversation, claiming to be the goal of their group and their being they worship, Great Kugapti, as they call it, to release them from the cycle of reincarnation, free them from the River of Souls' endless rebirth that they feel they would otherwise be subjected to. And that is where we are picking the session back up for today, in the midst of conversation with this figure, since it doesn't necessarily seem like you guys have decided to attack him at all, and he doesn't necessarily seem like he's going to attack you. So what would you like to do?
I believe I had stepped in and angrily told him to answer Ko's question, which I don't remember what the question was anymore.
Me neither. Shows how little he cares.
I was asking about the prisoner he has in this room.
Oh, right.
Right. Yes, I have someone there. They were kicking up quite a large fuss, so we stuck him out of sight where most people wouldn't have to deal with that. You understand, right, that when it comes to holding people, kicking and screaming is just a bit annoying for everyone involved.
Not when you shake him against provocation. I'm gonna go towards the door.
Whoa there.
That's just a bathroom, Kuramori.
If you need to take a shit, you're more than welcome to. But where do you think you're going?
Actually, I don't know where we're going anymore.
Hey, Gaius, come over here.
We're having a wonderful conversation.
And then I'm going to whisper to Gaius as he passes me, this guy's talking shit about Pharasma.
You certainly don't think it's okay to just walk into someone else's place of living and just start strutting about as if you own the place, do you?
Well, kidnapping's really not really that good either.
And is it their fault for being kidnapped?
Their fault?
Yes.
Gaius climbs on top of a desk.
It just climbs up and is crouching in front of him, I'd like to imagine.
Batman on a rooftop.
Squatting menacingly.
The way you are all surrounding me leads me to believe that you no longer are interested in having a amenable discussion.
Well, we just want to know where the prisoner is.
He's here. But that doesn't mean you can just waltz in and look for him. He is, in fact, a prisoner.
It also seems that you don't want to speak either.
Well, I'm having quite a lot of fun speaking.
We have the permission of the leader of this camp to take this prisoner.
Oh, really? Who exactly
Yes.
do you have permission from?
I don't keep notes.
Can I attempt to grapple him?
If you are, we are rolling initiative.
I was gonna look up that guy's name.
I'll try to grapple him.
All right. Then I'm going to ask everyone roll initiative first.
Mugrio, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mugioro gave us permission.
Well, I don't answer to Mugiro, so fuck his permission.
That would be Perceptiononi.
And thus you have chosen death.
Death.
Do you want us to roll diplomacy if we were talking to him?
If you would like to, you're more than welcome to. You can also keep it as perception here. I'm not terribly picky in this instance.
I
will choose diplomacy.
I never once rolled diplomacy, so I'll roll perception.
It's only 5 higher than my perception. That's fine, right?
Only slightly. Well, as he says this, you all see guys reaching out to grapple him, but all of you are faster than him, so... Cyan, you're up first.
Oh, this poor bastard.
We're killing this guy, right?
You tell me. I'm looking for the prisoner.
I strike him with my gecko.
Okay. He is, if you're shooting from there, he is going to have lesser cover. Because you are outside with multiple people kind of in the doorway.
That is fine.
But you are free to go ahead and take that shot. Oh, it doesn't matter.
First strike.
Alrighty, well. Goodbye, dude.
Well, not too much.
Not a ton of damage, unfortunately. The doubled roll was quite low.
Oh, you
It's
didn't have
okay.
sneak attack.
I did not.
Nope.
Because I'm just shooting. Second one.
Very nice.
Hit. Nope, that's not a critical. Why am I clicking that?
You're really excited.
Yep.
I want to roll critical damage.
Another 4 damage to him, alright.
Uh, and I don't see the prisoner from here.
No, you do not. You see a door between, like, on the other side of Gaius and Co., and what appears to be a curtain all the way over here.
I was told this was a washroom, so
All right. I guess I'll just strike one more time.
nope.
Nope.
20 on every die. Unfortunately, you did not hit it.
It's okay. And pass it on to Ko.
All right, Co., that brings us to you.
Alrighty. So you're planning to grapple him?
Yes.
Okay. Don't know if there's anything I can do to help you with that. At least that I want to do.
You could always prepare to aid him
I will
as an action.
delay until
Sure.
after Gaius goes.
All right.
See if he's successful.
Then, Kuromori, that brings us to you.
Well, I see violence has been chosen, but I want to find a prisoner, so I'm going to look behind the curtain.
Okay. You can move through it.
Look at that. Oh, hello.
Hey, look! It's the owner of the ranch. Good old Sun Shang Kung here. Who's, the owner of Willow Shores Ranch. You can see is currently heavily injured looking, like, looks very beaten. Tied up on the ground and has a gag in his mouth. And he sees you and his eyes go wide. And he starts struggling against the rope.
I guess I'll free him.
Sure, yeah, use an action to cut him free. Absolutely.
And then I'm like, give me a moment to see to your wounds as I do battle medicine. Whoppa!
All right. As you cut the bonds on him and start tending to his wounds, he like reaches up, pulls the gag free. His eyes look frantic even through his injuries. He grabs you by the shoulders. My son, have you seen my son? Where is he?
Do I know his son?
You know his son. Kumeng Sung. You have not seen him here.
I've not seen him.
No. He's gonna panic. But guys, that's gonna bring us to you.
All right.
Easy enough to grab him. You were prepared.
Man, he's gonna steal your face.
Yes.
Where are you keeping the prisoner?
I'm with the prisoner.
Are you trying to intimidate the information out of him?
Yes.
Are you willing to use an action to do so, or are you just
Yes. No.
saying
Oh
that?
no. I'm 100% using that action.
Fantastic. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. He'll sort of raise a hand and point at the curtain behind you that Kuromori just walked through. He's just over there. We didn't have to get violent about this, you know. I simply didn't want you just strutting into my house.
Is grapple one action?
Yes, yeah, so you've got one action left.
While I'm grappling, can I still strike?
Yeah, you've effectively got one hand full right now that you're holding him with, but you've got one more hand that's free. You could also kick him and headbutt him. Unarmed attacks are super easy to make. But I believe you are the one specifically with Kugapti's, or not Kugapti's, Ugly Cute's gift, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd have a hand free that would have that on specifically if you wanted to hit with that.
Punch with that stone fist.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch with that.
All right.
You could have just told us right away, and I'll strike him.
All right. Now you do not get implements empowerment damage on this.
Oh, whoops.
That will also miss because you do have multiple attack penalty on this. Grapple does have the attack trait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will unfortunately miss with a 12.
Doesn't Ugly Cute's gift have agile? Yeah, it has agile. So it'll be -4.
A 13 will still miss, unfortunately, even with him off guard from being grabbed.
That is fair.
All right. Ko, that brings us to you then.
Do I give bonus to fort saves or just kill him?
Decisions.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah. I'm going to melee ignition him.
That checks
Ready,
out.
buddy. I'm gonna hero point it.
Much better.
Nice.
Damage.
Image?
Oh yeah, dangerous sorceries or leveled spells, right?
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holy shit. Come on, dude.
Oh, my
I'm so sorry.
God.
As you're still concerned slightly with the ramifications of snuffing out one of those candles in the previous building, and that must have some impact on your fire magic, as it's so weak right now, but you can always exert more force again.
Yeah. I'll move over here.
All right. That's going to bring us to his turn.
Down behind his curtain.
What to do? I mean, I suppose if Gaius is right here, I'll try and steal his face. It's just that easy. So Gaius, if you wouldn't mind giving me a fortitude save.
Don't mind if I do.
None shall disparage Pharasma in your presence.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heard you were talking some shit about my god.
Oh, do you worship the Lady of Graves? A pity. For you. And, I love when they don't give me unarmed attack on enemy sheets. It's my favorite. He's gonna headbutt you. Don't mind that this attack is called a staff. The damage is the same as his unarmed attack. Hey, look. Two of us can nat 20.
He's gonna break my nose.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, he 100% broke my nose. Oh!
As he turns his head in your direction, seems to focus. You feel that same magic for a brief moment of something trying to peel your face away from your skull. And you just iron grip on reality, prevent the magic and lock it out. And his head tilts for a second. Huh. Was supposed to work. Old-fashioned way it is, then. Wham! And slams his head forward into your face. And, Cyan, that brings us back to you.
That's not very nice what you did there. And I'm continuing to strike. Does it still have cover? Ko left.
No cover anymore.
Gotcha.
And he's off guard.
Oh no.
Oh.
Drop those
Oh,
Gakun
yo.
bombs.
Yeah.
To be fair with it not being very nice what he just did, you guys did just come into his house and start demanding things from him about the prisoner, so that's kind of rude if you think about it.
They're sacrificing our townspeople.
And you guys could do with a little population control.
Well,
Less mouths
let's,
to feed in the winter.
We just had
I'll
a
make a
massive
point to go to the
population
guardhouse and see what the law is about squatters.
9 points of damage. Very nice.
9.
Gonna stab.
Gonna stab.
Second attack. Just raining arrows on this guy.
Yeah. It's nice when you have such a good target practice
Yeah.
opportunity.
decline.
12
Correct.
points of damage. That is exactly how many hit points he had remaining. So, Gaius, as you hold him in place and he got toasted lightly by Ko, right after he slams his head into yours and you reel backwards slightly, 2 arrows just instantly shoot through his head. And he goes limp in your hands.
Serves him right.
Yeah, you should have heard what he was talking about, guys. Something about disrupting the River of Souls. I don't think that's what your god teaches, right?
Definitely not.
Kuromori, any luck?
Yes, I have. Let's see. Hold on. Where's this place?
Huh?
I'm trying to remember what this guy's name is. You said it and I forgot already. Oh, here it is.
The owner of the
Chum
ranch?
Su Chung.
You guys have
Always
met him
a-
repeatedly. He is the ranch owner. He's the one who asked you guys for help with bringing the town, like getting animals back in town.
His
So-
son, Meg Son, is missing. But I think we know where he is.
All right, well, then
You
we need to
do?
leave Fort Worth or Fort Worth.
Yeah, we
Aye.
have to hurry.
Please.
There's a chance that we may be
Forthwith.
able to
Yep, it's Cooper.
save his son. Is he gonna be okay?
I tended to some of his wounds.
What should I do?
I think he should return, right?
Well, there's other prisoners still here.
Do you think you're capable of making it back to town?
Probably.
There are other townsfolk here. We've talked to the kind of the other faction leader. He says he'll keep them safe. You can stay there, or if you're not comfortable, you can go ahead and try to find your way home.
You made a deal with these people, these things.
Well-
There's 2 factions of them. One group seems to be completely disinterested in doing anything to us. You just want to exist. It's the other group that's causing trouble.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Speaking of which, could you please tell me the 8 practices?
Diplomacy. Where is the...
Can you give me a diplomacy check as well, Ko?
That make it... All right, hold on. There it is. Is this open?
Yes.
What's that? 21.
17.
He seems somewhat soothed by your explanation, Ko, or Kuromori, but he definitely doesn't seem happy about it. Ko, he just sort of gives you a strange look. Why does that matter? None of the practices apply in this sort of situation.
It is something these monsters would not know. Or may not know.
It's an awful assumption you're basing that on, but fine. Don't call a ghost a ghost. Don't pat people on the head or shoulders. Avoid entering bodies of water when a ghost is nearby. Need I go on?
It's a good call, Ko, but I think that should be enough.
I'm satisfied. You have to understand, these people can steal your face.
They also
They
don't
what?
know anything about... They also don't know anything about our practices, so they wouldn't know the rules.
No, they steal your face?
Yes,
Yeah.
some of them anyway. Don't worry, all the ones in town that are able to do that are dead, I think. Or willing to do that are dead. But we're gonna go
His
rescue your
brain is
son now. Bye.
misfiring at the moment.
Been stuck on walls.
His brain just starts misfiring on all cylinders.
Or you had just hide out in this building. Here, I'll drag the body outside so you don't have to live with it.
I'll help Ko with it.
Okay.
Drag
Put the body in the longhouse with the other two.
Other two.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. Zoop.
And then, just be like, see ya. Is he
Hold
still
up.
hurt?
Yeah, he was pretty injured, but
You
he got a
healed
hefty
him,
amount of
right,
healing back
Kuromori?
from
I did battle medicine on him. I didn't cast anything, though.
Well, I'll line up a rejuvenating flames that'll hit him and Gaius.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, guys, it's hurt.
Gaius is
I'll
nursing a broken
stand.
nose.
Headbutt.
Like, oh,
Just assume this has them
Yeah.
two in it. And it's just the same as the damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just 2d4. You can click the 2d4 button, and I think that will be a healing button specifically.
Ah, all right, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, I get 4 health back. And I'll give Gaius temporary HP.
Okay. For one
That
round.
won't last. Yeah, that won't last
For
very long.
6 seconds.
Wow.
It's for the out of nowhere second headbutt.
Sunchong, before we leave, how old is your son?
That's a great question. I know I've got it in my notes somewhere. He's not hesitating. This is a me hesitating.
Yeah. It says in the notes teenage son, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's all the player's guide says.
I believe he's 18, but I might be wrong. Give me half a moment. Yeah, they don't actually specify anywhere, so we'll say 15.
Right. 15. Okay. Alright, that's good information. I wonder what the age criteria was.
They said something about having an old soul, I heard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but You seem to be the older one, not your son, so I don't know.
I mean, shit, if my son was older than me, we'd have a problem.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, these people believe in reincarnation, so they may believe your son is
That he's reincarnated.
experienced the cycle more than you have. So,
Just as an FYI, because I'm not sure if that was these people believe in it, but you don't. Reincarnation is a fact of life here. Right? At least in a number of belief systems.
yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. Because that's common knowledge.
Yeah,
But they seem to have something against reincarnating.
Seemed to, yes.
Yes, they want to escape the cycle.
All right, shall we?
yeah, in any case, we have to rush.
Yeah. We have an hour walk at least.
Like half a day walk, I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, hopefully the ritual is lengthy, so we have time.
Yeah, hopefully it's true.
That's a
Because they
good
have,
question.
I don't know, half a day lead on us.
If what you were told was accurate, then they were heading up there last night for the ritual, so...
Yeah, we have to hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Will
you
In
be
fact,
all right here?
forced march, is that something we can do? Like,
you can...
to speed up?
There's a haste.
You can hustle.
Yeah, hustle. But hustle's rules are fucked. And a little nonsensical. Because it's you can only double your. You can
We're
only
by the
hustle.
gate, Kuromori.
You can hustle for a number of minutes equal to your con modifier times 10, and use the lowest con in the group for that. But then it doesn't say what the cooldown time on that is. So it's like, you can continuously hustle, or is it once per hour that you can do that? I don't know. Shit's wild. But basically, if you guys are hustling there, you will not be taking any other exploration actions because you'll be moving at full speed and whenever possible speeding up to get there faster.
I think that's
I'm
what
okay
we'll
with
do.
that. If you guys are,
I am.
if we get ambushed, we get ambushed.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they
Is
don't
it-
know. They don't know we're coming either.
That's true.
That's true.
Is it possible to grab the ladder back? Is that the thing?
I mean, yeah, you can take it.
I'm still unencumbered, I think, even with that.
It's less an encumbrance issue and more of a just how fucking unwieldy that shit is.
I know.
That is a whole ass 20-foot ladder. It is actually in the party stash. It's bulk 5 because of how unwieldy it is. So
Alright.
I would not be able to carry that.
it may be better to like leave and pick up on your way back to Willow Shore. Perhaps.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
Yeah.
let's leave it.
Unless you
Wait
really
until we
want to
have
take it with you.
Clear this log and leave.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to go out the front door, I suppose you can. They won't
Yep.
stop you.
Right.
Mugiro sort of
Log
waves
over.
as you guys rush towards the gate. Good hunting out
care.
there.
I'm gonna go kill your rival. Bye.
Have fun. I expect to hear good notes. Good news.
Watch over the townsfolk.
Of course.
I would tell you like about the look on their face when we do it, but you know.
I can hear it.
And we'll go.
That's the perfect gift. Fantastic.
Yeah,
We
this
love
is
a
a
good
weird
Princess
rule
Bride
for
reference.
Hustle, for
Oh,
sure.
Princess Bride.
Hey, that's
Hustle
two,
has such weird rules.
Two times in a week.
I love how if you have a 1 and a 0, it's basically the exact same.
Yeah.
I made a Princess Bride reference last week too.
Nice.
The rodents of unusual size.
Well, hey, we will never
Yeah.
say no to a Princess Bride reference.
I made one yesterday while watching Twister.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He
I
did.
was like, that tornado is named Inigo Montoya because it tried to kill Wesley.
Prepare to die.
All right. Oh. No perception checks or anything of the kind, since you guys are just rushing there as fast as possible. But if we head back over to the hinterlands...
It'll be pretty early in the day, I think.
Yeah. You guys will be getting there a little bit after noon.
Okay.
Or charging the battle.
Make
We should all just carry the 20-foot ladder like together, like or the 7 dwarves or something. We just run into the clearing, like ah, battering ram.
That'll go well.
Oh, I wonder if that's that little alcove that we decided to skip.
No. No, it is right here is where the hunting trail hits the wall. As you guys make your way rushing down the trail, a little bit after noon is by the time you guys will get to a point where the trail suddenly reaches a clearing. A few fallen trees and stumps seem to testify to woodcutting pursuits that were likely abandoned years ago here. Beyond one of the fallen trees, you can see the Wall of Ghosts ahead, the entire northwestern side of the clearing obscured by that seething wall of mist. Before that wall, pretty much right in front of it, is a 3-tiered stone. There's a dome-shaped cage built of bent branches and wooden slats a bit further east. And there are 4 figures that you can see in the area. Near the stone, kneeling on the ground, are 2 figures in familiar red robes, kneeling silently. Standing on the second tier of the rocks, currently drawing with one hand in the air, leaving motes of red energy in its wake, and holding a dagger burning with red energy in the other hand, is a humanoid figure facing away from you, wearing a tunic, who has extremely long black hair cascading down their back. Laying down on top of the final stone is someone you, at least many of you, recognize. Meng Sung, who is currently stripped down just to a loincloth and is thrashing about wildly while heavily restrained and gagged, unable to really let any noise out past the gag in their mouth. But it is up to you what all your plan is as you have seemingly arrived at this site.
Wait for the site to load.
No. Act before you can see.
You think we can pretend to be them again?
I'm not very good at pretending, but we can try.
At least use it to get close to them. We could just tell them
There's
the other group.
I will
remember
not
the
say
name at the
anything.
moment.
It was the Rovers and the
The
Prairies.
Rovers, that's it. We could tell them the Rovers have betrayed them back at camp.
we could. Yeah, we could try to do that. Are all their backs turned to us, Jericho?
At the moment, yes.
I guess we'll run on up, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up, breathing hard.
I'm gonna do the same.
Let me know how close I can get before they're gonna.
Oh, I'll stop you. Don't worry.
Okay.
You guys are effectively making no attempts to disguise your approach, though. Correct?
No.
Yeah, and they gave us this person's name, so I'd shout their name. Trouble back at the lumber camp.
And we're just huffing and puffing like we've been running.
The figure on top of... I'm going to need a deception check, actually, right off the bat.
I would like to aid him in this.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're all maintaining the huff and puff. I also would like to know specifically who, if anyone, has a weapon drawn right now.
I do not have a weapon drawn.
Okay.
I do not have a weapon drawn.
Okay.
My
Good job, baby.
bow is just like hanging by my shoulder.
And then this deception's for the huffing and puffing, right?
Yes.
Is that everyone who's doing it?
It sounds like we have one person rolling and one person aiding.
Okay, got it.
So who was rolling the aid?
Well, I was understanding something different on the deception.
Well,
I was the one talking to him, so mine's not breathing. Well, I am
Yeah,
breathing
'cause
hard.
it is
to make
more
it seem
though.
like I'm in pain.
I needed a general deception check for the group. You guys are rushing in, huffing and puffing. You haven't ever heard these guys breathe before.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, but we have no idea what
Right.
the face change is. We've
Yeah.
never met one that has the face yet.
That is completely fair.
Except the 50 that live in town with us.
Shh.
That we don't
you don't
know
know about them. The sleeper cell of Noppera-Bo.
Yeah.
Just waiting to
That's
be
actually a
activated.
horror campaign in and of itself.
One of
shame
these
we
days
don't
I'm just
have
going to
horror.
rank the thing into Pathfinder. And run that as a campaign.
It's a real shame that they don't have resistance to any damage like bludgeoning. Then you get punch them in the stomach.
The lady on top of the platform will kind of pause, using her hand to draw those motes of energy in the air.
Oh, I guess it should have been hidden, my bad.
It doesn't really matter all that much. And she'll turn around to look at you all, or at least face your direction. Trouble back at the camp, you say?
Yes, the rovers have betrayed us.
They finally grew a pair. And I'd like to aid them in that. For the talking part.
Strange. I distinctly remember only leaving 3 prayers behind. And yet there are 4 of you here.
We encountered these people in the woods and killed them.
Ah. The 4 who didn't report back this morning, then?
Yes.
Take off your faces, then. You have no need of them here. A true appearance will suit you just fine in my presence.
I begin casting a spell.
Let's do this.
Not even attempting to... She doesn't even necessarily seem hostile at the moment. You're not sure if that will instantly...
I do try to take a single step forward while talking to her.
She doesn't necessarily stop you.
Okay, because I want to be within 30 feet. And then when she says take off your face, like... I mean, I guess I could be like, I worked so hard to get this face.
Just Jim Carrey it like you're trying to take off the mask. It won't come off. Something's wrong. It's cursed.
Your attempts at being deceitful are amusing, if nothing else.
I begin casting a spell.
There's no need if you don't wish to hide yourselves, but if you wish to just fight, so be it. More sacrifices are always welcome. And we're just going straight into initiative then.
Since I'm running here, I'm gonna use athletics for.
Are we
initiative.
So deception.
deception,
I'm gonna
right?
ask for deception from everyone here.
Okay.
Cyan, I bet you're ecstatic for that.
It helps me too.
Deception is good.
I actually had a good roll.
I had a bad roll. That was a 5 on the die.
That was a 17 for me.
Oh, Cheyenne's so far away.
All right.
It's okay.
He has
Well-
a bow. He'll be fine.
One of them is going to delay at the moment, and Cyan, you are up first. They very clearly seen through your disguises, and you can see the magic beginning to manifest around Ko as he begins to incant a spell.
Alright, I am going straight for Zodu.
Okay.
So that's 75 feet, I think.
So it will be one action to draw your bow.
Yep. I draw my bow and I strike.
Okay. She is going to have. I am not on the measuring tool. I think I am going to give her lesser cover. Simply because your entire group is sort of in the way.
How high is that rock?
Not very.
Okay.
They're still effectively within 5 feet of the ground.
Could I move?
If you wish to move first, you absolutely could. Yeah, I imagine if you were
Yeah.
to get somewhere like over here, she wouldn't have any cover from that angle.
Yep, I think I'll do that. I'll move first.
All
Oh well,
right.
I'll draw, then I'll move, then I'll
Sure. And
strike.
she will still be off guard to you since you rolled deception for initiative and are going before her.
Correct. That's what I was hoping for.
Nice.
I should also let you all know at this point, at the start of the fight, Zodo will have a single villain point.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is why my second
Nice.
character will be a Tengu.
That will hit exactly because she is off guard at the moment, Cyan, from you.
Nice.
For 10 points
that's
of
not
damage on
bad.
the dot. All right.
Alright. Yeah, so Cyan just rushes over, dropping any pretense, and lets loose an arrow. Sodu's face.
Zodo will turn their face to look in your direction, Cyan, as you do that.
Uh-oh.
Feisty ones, aren't you? That's fine.
You've kidnapped our townsfolk and lay them here for sacrifice.
She is going to just draw her fingers in the air. Burning motes of red energy are going to follow behind, grow larger and larger, while also beginning to turn pitch black. And all of a sudden, a massive area surrounding Zodo entirely is going to be filled with inky darkness, preventing any of you from seeing what's going on inside.
Ah.
If only I had the lantern.
As she will cast darkness and hide the area entirely.
That
Oh.
doesn't look good.
And one of the occultists who was delaying is going to pop back into initiative at this point. And is going
They don't
to...
use sight.
They don't use sight. This is my favorite little encounter tech, is the fact that these guys do not use sight at all. And you guys have no idea how long until the ritual completes since you arrived. You do not know how much time they need. But, Ko, as a familiar feeling comes over you once more, can you give me a fortitude save as your face is attempted to be pulled from your body?
I really don't want to. Like, this is probably like, if enough of us fail this is probably a TPK. Would be my guess. 21.
And that is
Critical.
a...
Oh, well, no, it's not.
Oh, because I
talked
forgot to
about
apply
this.
the elite template to these guys. Oh, well. Hey, that's a crit success for you. That's what we like to see.
I thought you didn't use the
The incapacitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to get rid of that from these guys. That's fine. It's
Okay.
not the end of the world. So, you will be entirely fine. You've gotten used to them attempting to steal your face. Let's go with that. You're used to it now. You've got some resistance to it. You can tell when it's happening and know to back off slightly and resist. These guys are all effectively concealed at the moment, I believe, because they are in the pitch darkness. Are they hidden or concealed? I always forget that.
It says
I
concealed.
believe it's just concealed. Because effectively, you still know where they... Like, you can't see them. Your precise scent is gone, but you still have your imprecise sense to generally know where they are.
Yeah.
So they are just concealed at the moment.
I wish I had rank 2 spells still right now.
They've got one action left. They're going to... You know what? They are going to attempt to actually hide. And that is a good idea, I think.
Is that against our
Perception DCs. Yep.
perception DC? Okay.
Always gotta remind myself the wording on hide. I don't use it nearly often enough.
How do I know my perception DC?
It is 10 plus your perception modifier.
Got it.
That is what your DCs are always your modifier plus 10.
Gotcha.
Alright, where's the hidden effect? There we go. Very, very nice. Gaius, that brings us to you.
Annoyed that I can't see them. So I will draw my sword. Two-handed. Go. And we'll see if this one is there. So
Okay. Oh, the guys who are in the fog are actually hidden, not concealed. My apologies. So him hiding didn't actually really do anything, which is fine. Unless any of you have a different precise scent, they are hidden.
Pretty sure we don't.
I don't think you guys do
Three
right now.
humans and a half human.
Not at this level.
Probably not.
yeah. I mean,
Alright, so one action to draw your blade out, Gaius.
yeah, I'm gonna draw it two-handed. I'm gonna run up, thinking this person's there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to strike that.
Okay. That would hit, but unfortunately, you slice down in the area, and you hear something move. You just
Cowards.
barely missed someone right there.
Cowards hiding.
Yeah. It's like you go to swing at this guy, imagining he would, like, stand up as you guys were preparing to attack, but he's still kneeling on the ground, and so you just kind of pass right over top his head. You clip his staff a little bit.
That is my turn.
All right. Kudamori, that brings us to you.
I'm gonna do something reckless.
Always good.
I am going to first move up to here. Son of a bitch, I
Are
can't.
you doing what I think you're doing?
I'm going for the hostage.
That's very fair.
I can't see shit. I think he's over here.
You think? You're not sure. Everyone's gone. Who's who?
We got
Ko, that brings us to you. You know what? We need some music for this.
Yeah.
Need some combat music going.
Let's
some Chumbawamba.
go. I get knocked down. But you gotta kill.
We are not tub thumping here.
Ow.
Ko, can your fire do anything?
This is a little bit weird. But like in the general, I'm pacing this thing about the light trait. I don't like. What do you feel on this ruling, Jericho?
Light.
Well, we only cast at second level, and it.
Well, I'd have to roll a counteract check.
Yeah,
anyway,
you will
but-
effectively be attempting to counteract it at that point. Let me just read darkness again.
The light trait says you
So the
usually-
darkness spell specifically suppresses magical light of the spell's rank and lower. So any second rank or lower light would just be automatically suppressed by the darkness spell.
Okay, then,
So I would not give it a counteract attempt there.
And I don't- sorcerers don't have a way to get back a spell slot.
Man, the spell magic would be really clutch right now.
Yeah, and I have it. I specifically got it for that.
Oh. You can always retreat.
We're not gonna let her. Ooh, you know what?
Just let her sacrifice him. Where's the
Is he
issue?
tied to the rock?
He is not. As far as you could see, he did not appear to be tied to the rock, just tied up on top of it.
That's what I'm banking on.
Oh, you're gonna try to do the same thing, pull him away.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
three moves into the darkness recklessly.
We did not have time to refocus during this whole thing, so that's gone.
No.
I would say you could have refocused while traveling if you want that spell back. I'm okay with that. During the times when you guys weren't hustling specifically, if you wanted to slow down briefly and effectively travel at half speed for 10 minutes to refocus, I would be okay with that.
Okay.
I'm not that much of a miser, GM. I'm gonna be nice, somewhat. That way you can't yell at me when I kill you.
Fair.
Well, I guess I'll attempt to cast Forge on her.
Okay.
So, because I remember where she was standing. If she's still standing there, then
Yep. And that's a successful hidden check.
okay.
So that is going to be a fortitude save on her part.
That one.
An exact success, I'm sorry. Her fortitude is not bad. She is hale and hearty.
So 6 damage.
Okay.
One action left. This is so rough. Is the darkness difficult terrain?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. Gaius, can you give me a perception check, please?
Oh, I don't see anyone anymore.
No, you do not. Oh, Gaius. As you swing and miss at the occultist in front of you, they do not seemingly react. They don't seem to attempt to attack you back in any way, and you're not really sure why they would do that. But all of a sudden, without really meaning to, your mind seems to latch on to the telepathic frequencies being let out by this occultist in front of you, and you can hear what they are chanting. I offer thee my name, great Kugapti. Unbind me from those whom I call friends. I offer thee my blood, great Kugapti. Unbind me from those whom I call family. And that's all you hear for now before the connection cuts. This figure right in front of you seems to be wholly focused still on whatever this ritual they're casting is. And is going to use their entire turn to continue to focus on it. Cyan, that brings us back to you.
Alright, can't see shit, but I have a general idea of where Zodu was before as she casted darkness, so I assume she's still there. And I will let loose an arrow into the blob of dark.
Go for it.
And automatically applies any flat checks, right?
Yeah, if you're targeting her, since she's got hidden on.
Gotcha.
It's a DC 11 flat check.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Hero point a flat check.
I was going to say, I allow hero pointing of flat checks.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
You will have to just manually reduce a hero point and roll another nat 20. Or another... Well, yeah, another nat 20, please.
Hey, sorry.
Another D20.
I will do that.
Okay.
I can't believe it reaches the DC when you do that.
Oh, gosh.
If
Please.
you're rerolling it.
Yes.
Yes!
That is a critical hit, Cyan. Did he just reduce
Yeah.
2 hero points?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Or
Sorry.
you need to lose 1. I mean, if you want
There-
to spend it 2, I'm not going to stop you.
Not in this situation.
I figured.
No sneak attack, though. Too bad. But it's okay. I'll take it. Don't want to be too greedy.
13 points of damage. Yikes, that's going to hurt.
I kind of just gauging where she was, and I feel the arrow.
Yeah.
Um,
And you hear a grunt of pain as it strikes true.
yes. I mutter to myself, yes. And I will do that again.
Okay. You're definitely making my choice of what I want her to do with her turn very challenging.
That's fine.
This time you hear the sound of the arrow striking stone through the darkness.
Sorry. Okay. I am... So I think they can see me. I can't see them. Mm,
As far as you can tell, sight, as far as you guys are aware, hearing is a precise sense to them. So yeah, darkness will
yeah,
have no effect on them.
I don't know if this will work. Can I create a diversion by making just randomly shouting
Sure.
at them?
Yeah, distracting words is a option for creative diversion.
Yep, distracting words. Just getting a sense that the ritual hasn't finished, and I'm kind of just trying to distract them from it at least a little bit. Okay. Oof. This is gonna
No.
fail.
Yeah. It's obvious to all of you that Cyan is doing his best to create a distraction, and it's also obvious that he kind of sucks at it. Like, shouting off in the distance isn't really doing anything.
Makes sense.
I mean, the sad thing is I have, like, 6 actions worth of things I want to do with Zodo, and she can't do them right now, which is a tragedy. I only have 3 here. And so is it worth it to do that right now? I don't know if it is. You guys give me such interesting conundrums, you know that? Do I steal your face? Do I cast a spell? It's really such a struggle to know what to do, huh? She's gonna wait to do that, I think. That might not be the right choice, but she is going to cast a Bane around her as well. To make any sort of attacks done in her area not good. So, Kuromori, you are the only person in the area right now. Could you please give me that will save?
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hey, that's a free hero point, if you don't want a hero point.
I'm going to hero point that.
Sure.
Much better.
A success. Alright, so you will be able to ignore the effect of the Bane. It is going to continuously try to put it on you, and I don't really have a way to avoid that.
Yep.
But, oh goodness. She is going to cast a shield on herself as well. This occultist is going to move and is going to take 2 strikes on Yuko. And one thing for you guys to all keep in mind, because these creatures are hidden to you, you are off guard to them.
Yeah.
So he is going to make... I guess he would have not made 2 strikes, but he would have switched to 2-handed and made 1 strike against you with his staff. For 8 points of bludgeoning damage. That does it for his turn, and Gaius, that brings us back to you.
Well, I think the person's still there. So, I'll try to strike him.
Sure. No dice. You know he's there. You can still kind of feel his mental fluctuations as he prays telepathically. But...
Hammer away.
oof.
One more time.
If it weren't for such high map, that would have been golden.
Yep.
Yeah, you're swinging away. You know he's right here, but he seems to almost be swaying in place as he prays. And every time you're certain you're about to swing down on him, he just barely sways to the side and avoids your strike. Seemingly, I mean, you can't see, so you're not sure, but just seemingly without trying.
Oh, you're two-handing. Okay.
Yeah. Kuromori, that brings us back to you.
All right. Get her, Bane. I don't actually have it. I am going to attempt to grab Mei Sung and try to fireman carry him out of there.
Yeah. So I need a flat check to try and grab him, which is DC 11. Since you're sort of fumbling around the stone.
Or just the flat check.
Just the flat check here.
Can he one action seek? No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, so for your first action, you manage to put your hands on him. You can feel him there. I didn't mean to grab you. I meant to grab him. And you can certainly escape. Yeah, you're going to be moving at half speed, so you get 10 feet per action.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
You can move a diagonal and a regular one here, because if you're separating it into two actions. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can get to here then?
No, because that's two diagonal movements from a new action.
Oh, okay.
So, dragging him alongside with you. All of you hear a voice as you do this, and Cyan, you see Kuromori coming out of the darkness with like a figure, sort of like pulling by the legs almost. Fine. I guess I'm taking a new volunteer for this ritual then. Ko, you're up.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna take away the sacrifice she has, she's just gonna make a sacrifice out of another one of you.
No, just
get out of the darkness.
Get out.
Run,
I don't know
flee.
what just happened.
Yep.
Nope, you just hear her voice call out.
I don't know which way Kuromori went, so I'm gonna just do what I was gonna do and say sorry later to the human sacrifice because I'm casting Breathe Fire. Why do you have to target? Like,
That's
what?
just part of what's done in Foundry because you were targeting someone, I believe.
Oh, it's a 15. Never mind.
The flat check is completely ignored here because you are just doing an AoE, but... Oh, or are you saying never mind to casting it?
I thought it was a... I can't even get more than one of them in it. Never mind. I thought it was a 30-foot cone for some reason.
Oh, no. Typically, the Breathe Fire actions are 30-foot cones, but the spell is only a 15-foot cone.
Okay. Undo this then.
Yeah, make sure you get the spell slot back for it. If you've got a cone and you don't want to place it down, you can typically just right-click and it'll delete the cone from your cursor.
Okay. Well, since she said that somebody took her sacrifice, I guess I'll just leave the darkness at this point.
Okay.
So, I will... retrace my steps. Take stock of what's going on.
You see
Kuromori.
Okay, I can kind of see him, I think. Barely, but...
Yeah, you can see him around the edges of the darkness, and you can see that he's like got his hands in the darkness right now, seemingly holding on to something.
All right. I'll cast Rejuvenating Flame where I think Gaius is.
Okay. Where you hear the sound of cursing and blades being swung.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him the +1 to fort saves and extra HP. And here's my healing roll. Three healing. And you want to drag that rejuvenating spell effects onto yourself there, guys. Just in case she tries to steal your face.
And are you giving him the temp HP also?
Yes.
Okay. Then you can grab the Phoenix Blood magic as well.
And that is my whole turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to the occultist who is focusing on the ritual. They're going to keep at it. So, Cyan, that brings us to you.
I see Kuromori step out. Kuromori, I see someone. Is that someone with you? Is Bang with you?
I'm pretty sure it's Mason.
All right.
Imagine in the seconds after the darkness was cast if she switched positions with Meng Sung.
Yeah, exactly.
What a twist that would be.
Sure.
Suddenly the figure stabs you.
Suddenly stab. All right. Yeah. Get out of the darkness. I think Kai is the only one there, and I will continue trying to hit. Zoda.
Sure. No dice because of her shield and the hidden check.
Oof. All right. Second attack. It's gonna make it harder.
That's the goal. That's pretty good.
That's good. Chipping away.
Chipperoo.
6 points of damage. She'll take it.
Oh, she has the option not to take it.
Well, she could shield block it.
Oh. All right. Can I do another attempt at distracting words?
You can, but keep in mind at this point, I think you're taking a -4 penalty to your check, or they're gaining a +4 to their DCs because you've already tried it once.
All right.
Version. Yeah, whether or not you succeed, creatures you attempt to divert gain a +4 circumstance bonus to their perception DCs against your attempts to create a diversion for a minute.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
And it's -4.
No, you just rolled. They get a +4 to their DCs.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if they didn't have a +4, that would succeed. But because they've got a +4 right now, they're not distracted.
Oh, yar.
Your words
Alright.
are not very effective.
I'm trying.
Zodo is going to delay her turn for a moment in order to allow the other Noppera-Bo in there to come over and move right here and hit Gaius with his stick. Actually, he hasn't tried to steal Gaius's face. Gaius, give me a fortitude save. He's gonna steal your face. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Oh, well, you're already rolling. I forgot incapacitation. Whoops. Dazzled also wouldn't do shit in this darkness, but that's fine. Zodo is going to come back into initiative now and stride over here. So, Gaius, first and foremost, if you could give me a save against Bane.
I need to reroll that too, right?
I typically just keep whatever your save was instead of bothering with
Oh.
re-rolling every time you come back out and back in. Because that's a lot of effort I don't support. Alright. Re-rolling, Gaius.
I got worse.
Well,
I
the
got
good news
punished
is,
for it.
I believe I said this last session, but we are testing out a slight adjustment to hero point rules. So if you fail and re-roll into a failure still, you get the hero point back anyways.
Oh, okay.
So that way, it's not a guaranteed success for using a hero point, but at least if you don't succeed, you won't lose resources. So that's something we're trying out. We'll see if it works. All other hero point rules are remaining the same. But now that she's here, I think she's probably gonna stab you. What can she do with that? Ah! Nothing. Fantastic. Yeah, she's gonna stab you. She is going to use her villain point to re-roll that attack.
Oh no.
And just turn it into a regular hit, unfortunately. I believe... Yeah, 19 down to 17 is your AC right now. So, 7 points of piercing damage to you. Not nearly as high as I had hoped it would be. So she'll do it again. For one more hit. And this time for 8 piercing damage.
Ugh.
As Gaius, you hear feet moving around you, and all of a sudden, you feel a blade stab into your abdomen. Twice. And that's going to do it for her turn and bring us to yours.
Well, now that I know someone's there, I'm going to exploit on her.
Okay.
Do personal.
I do need, before that, I need a flat check to successfully target.
It doesn't actually target it. It just says that I'm holding my implement.
Interesting.
Like I think the target is just to.
Not.
I am rummaging through my bag to find something.
Yeah, I suppose you can do it. Interesting. Little niche things you learn. And, yeah, she's got no actual weaknesses that you're aware of. Oh. Did you mean to be targeting this guy, or the one who stabbed you with the knife?
This person.
Okay.
'Cause I think that's the lady. I don't know for sure, but.
Ooh, thank you, Ko. Gaius, you can just select a creature you can see. That's what I was forgetting. I thought it had something like that, because a lot of abilities refer to the creature you target with exploit vulnerability.
You have to see them.
Yeah.
Not even a flat check.
I
I
would
would know the
have-
darkness.
Yeah, I guess you can't target them if you can't
Oh,
see
wait.
them at all. I would
Are
allow
these-
you to do it with a flat check. If
Are
you
these
wished.
undead?
As far as you're aware from previous interactions, no.
Okay.
Not
I'll
to
just
say
try to
anything
strike
about
it.
these ones in particular. All right, then just take some
Well,
strike actions.
I mean, are they actually undead then?
Not that you're aware of.
So my sigil is not glowing.
It is not.
Okay.
They may be hiding it. Who knows? No, see, if there were undead, you might be looking like that, but no dice there.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was only my other season of Ghost Game that had someone who glowed when there were undead around. But no, it's in both.
I want to get out of the darkness, man.
Yeah, I'll just step on out, I guess.
Okay.
All three of you. Thank goodness.
Kuromori, that
Pretty
brings
sure.
us to
Yeah,
you.
Kuro goes next.
I will drag the boy
Okay.
over to the stump, and I'll untie him.
Okay, using an action to untie him as well.
Yep. If need be, I can use a quick draw dagger to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can cut him free.
Yep.
Is he conscious?
Yes. He was struggling real bad up on there. And he just sort
Makes
of
sense.
looks at you. He pulls the gag down slowly, but he doesn't say anything to you.
Fall back to the other side of that tree. And I point to the fallen tree.
He nods once or twice.
And then I will raise my buckler.
Okay. He's no longer grabbed, but he is prone at the moment. And Ko, that's going to bring us to you.
You saw how it's hidden. He's outside of the darkness now.
No, he's hidden. Don't worry about it.
You
don't know where he
I
What's going on here?
will 2-action heal on Gaius.
Okay. I want you to know, Koromor, you chose the objectively easier option of doing this. Last time I had a group, they tried to cut him free while he was there,
Oh.
and it did not work nearly as well.
Because
Because they also tried to stealth up in the darkness.
Oh,
It was a
rough.
whole bunch of shenanigans.
Okay, 13 points of healing for Gaius.
Very nice.
Is that one of my... No, I think it's Breathe Fire that I get with the Bloodline. So, no Bloodline magic. 1 action left. This curvature is kind of annoying.
I do my best to be a problem.
Well, I'm gonna move here to try and block their ability to... This is a full tree, right?
No, that is just a tree stump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All the trees in this area all appear to have been mostly cut down. In
Okay.
the
How
clearing at least.
like hard is it to get on top of that?
Oh, you can absolutely stand on top of it. No issue.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just worried about them.
Oh. Yeah, it's like 2 feet up at the moment. Anyone could stand on it without any issue. I'd probably say it's going to count as difficult terrain going over it, but that's it.
Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't move then.
Sure.
Instead, I will shield myself. I think. Yeah, shield.
Okay.
Spell effect shield. There we go.
Perhaps concerningly, the figure Gaius continued to fail to hit is going to continue to perform the ritual. And Cyan, that brings us to you.
The fuck?
Don't think about it too deeply. At least, not until it's too late, I suppose.
We don't know any of this happening.
Nope.
I mean, you would figure that she'd have to stab the guy to complete the ritual.
Perhaps. Perhaps if you had spoken with her, you might have learned something.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to. How do I ready an action?
just let me know you're readying. It takes 2 actions. You ready a single action and tell me what the trigger is, and then if the trigger occurs, you can use your reaction to use that action. It also instantly ends your turn when you're ready. So if you got a 1 action thing you want to do first, make sure you do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move first. Closer.
Sure.
Over here. And then I'm going to ready an action to strike if anyone steps out of the darkness.
Okay.
From the 3 of them.
Oh, how funny would it be if I did that? That is going to bring us back to one of the occultists. They are going to walk over here.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Hey, you let go. They're just taking back what is theirs at the moment. And they're just gonna yoink him back into the darkness.
They're gonna have to roll to grab him.
If I'm not making Kuromori roll to grab, it's kind of fair that I make them not roll to grab. I'll roll to grab if you really want me to.
He's not gonna resist.
Well, I guess there might be some
Do you
resistance.
understand the
from
terror on this
Kuromori?
guy's face right now? I suppose I will roll to grab. I'll be a nice GM. God, people put me through so much.
Kuromori, what are you letting go?
I cut him free.
Are you happy?
Yes,
Say
he's
yes.
happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
And we all
Like you
saw
said.
little hands come out of the darkness trying to grab this kid.
Fool.
Fine.
Give his position away.
They'll just beat him unconscious then. Shit! Come on, Dice! Work with me here. Stop being such a fucking loser.
You already made things hard for us with the darkness.
Yeah, because it's cool.
It's cool. Yeah,
He is going to stand up and run.
Oh, thank God.
What do you want, dog?
What to do, what to do.
On a whizzy stick.
I don't necessarily wish to do that right now if I can help it. But that might just be what I have to do. We'll do a 3-action harm.
Oh no.
Which, thankfully, Kuromori, you stayed just out of the area of. So I need a fortitude
Really?
save from everyone. Or not Kuromori, sorry, Cyan. God, I
Oh.
can't speak today. I'm struggling
I'm
with
like,
the
how,
department.
I'm like, how am I outside of it?
1 success and 1 failure among their number. Or sorry,
She's
they
3
both
action
succeed.
harming.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's a fail for Kuromori.
I'll take it.
Watch Mang Sung crit fail this. It's deserved. Now he'll just regular fail.
Why?
It's also hitting us too, right?
Hmm?
Who's it not hitting?
Cyan
Cyan.
is the only one out of range, so I need it from Ko and Gaius as well. Okay. There's going to be successes for the Noppera-Bos, failures for everyone else at full damage.
That's
Yeah.
For 12 points of damage
Jeez.
to each of you. You're lucky I'm not using the basic fucking commoner stat block on Mang Sung. He'd be toast right now. He'd be so fucked. You have no clue.
I mean, they need him for the ritual anyways. So
Do they still need him?
Uh-oh.
I did just try to grab him, right? So
Gaius, you're up.
She did say she's gonna get a new sacrifice.
Yeah.
I will run up.
Okay. You saw some hands come grabbing out of the darkness.
Yep. We'll see if I'll finally connect.
Gaius, I'm so proud of you.
Yay!
Get wrecked.
For 11 damage, alright. Very nice.
One more.
As a treat. No.
Unfortunately. That is my tour.
Alright, Kuromori. Over to you, good sir.
Righty.
Dog, you have to wait.
I am going to touch my spear and...
There'll be a
that's
break
two
in a
action.
minute.
Never mind. That's a
God, I
2-action cast.
forgot you're a
I'll do
fucking cleric. Damn it. You guys have healing magic still? Shit.
that. Oh yeah, good.
This was supposed to be easy.
Let's see.
Hey, you could do a 3-action heal. And just counteract what's
No.
happened.
No.
Why
No,
not?
I won't do that. That's a terrible idea.
That
I'll
seems
do
like
a
a
2-action
perfectly great
heal on Dias.
Okay.
Roll healing.
Ouch.
Lots of healing.
22.
And then
health
I'll
back to you
battle.
guys.
I will battle medicine myself.
Okay.
'Cause that's a 1
Sounds
action.
like a solid choice.
Heals galore.
Nice. 10 health back.
That's my
Alright.
turn.
Ko, that brings us to you, and after your turn, at the start of round 5, we are going to take a quick break for everyone.
Just wait, Scotty. We'll be right there. I am out of all leveled spells.
Oof.
I'm like...
You try to get to be at least 30 feet away from her.
You think she can
trying to-
harm twice? Like, that'd be scary. Ow!
And imagine if
Dog.
she's a harming font cleric and had 4 castings of harm.
I mean, she
That would
might
be wild.
Get off the wire. Okay. I know you need to go outside. I know. We need to get them out of the darkness, and I back up 20 feet. Well, I guess before I back up, I'll target where the hands came from and make sure that is within 30. It is. I'll ignition whoever's standing there.
Sure.
No, I won't.
No dice on the flat check.
And then I'll move back and hope that they listen. All right, I gotta take my dog out. I'll be back.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break here so everyone can stand up, stretch, grab some water, and I'll see you all in a few minutes. Well, welcome back. Let's get back into it. We are at the top of round 5. Cyan, you're up. Unfortunately, none of them seem to come out of the darkness there, so your readied shot was not triggered.
No worries. They have to step out of the darkness sometime, right?
Well, that one is still maintaining the ritual, so I think we need to shake out the chanting guy.
Alright. I am going to target where the hands came from as well.
Sure. Just FYI, if you're doing that, lesser cover, because you got Meng Sun like an idiot right in the way.
Get down!
Huh?
Don't tell him to
Ugh.
get down. He might actually do that. Don't. Just come
Turns
over
and looks
here.
right at your bow, Cyan.
Just keep running.
Chicks an arrow to the head. Whoops.
How do you explain that to his father?
Yep. Yeah. You know what? I'll move.
Okay.
Over. Oops.
I
It's
might
an
not let you
error.
move through the tree trunk.
Yep. And target this. And strike.
Okay.
Strike.
I will hero point
Yeah,
the...
last hero point on the flat check.
Yes. I hope I don't regret this. And oh,
Thankfully, you get the hero point back at least.
oh, that's right.
But
Thank you.
unfortunately, the crit is not going to go through.
I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, go for it. That is an exact hit.
Nice.
For solid damage, too. Alright.
And one more.
Yeah?
Nope, I moved. I moved.
Oh, that is correct.
Yep.
Alright.
That's it.
That is going to bring us to that nearly dead occultist. And I mean, Gaius, you presented yourself so beautifully. They'd be a fool if they didn't take the opportunity to just smack you a couple times. You don't mind, right?
I mean, I do, but I don't have a say.
Well, that's why I'll only deal 4 damage. It's more of a love tap first. But here's the smack we care about. A nat 1. Yeah, they're not too good at what they do. To be entirely honest. And Meng Sung is going to just, like you told him to, sprint and jump behind the log and go down. I need to make a d20 roll then. Okay. Alright then. 19 on the die. Zodo. What does Zodo wish to do here? Oh, goodness. So many choices, not enough to do, unfortunately.
Step into the light.
She will at some point, but I think she's going to heal herself first.
No.
Just because.
Don't worry, it's just a rank 1.
That'll be 15.
Oh my
health back.
god.
Yeah, but it's a 2 action, so it's +8.
It is a 2 action. And,
She can heal herself.
Darn clerics. Oh, wait.
right? And then she is going to...
How villainous.
Where are you going to go with your 1 action?
It's a good question indeed. This is going to be slightly weird. She is going to reposition her ally further into the darkness. And that ally is willing, so I'm not requiring a roll there. So, Gaius, that brings us to you, as you can feel the guy right in front of you be pulled away.
If this ritual
go ahead
can
and use-
actually be successful without a sacrifice, I'm gonna be super angry.
I'm gonna run back
Okay,
for 2 actions, and that will be my turn.
sure. Kuromori, what are you doing?
I'm going to seek that guy who just moved.
Okay,
Is that blind or open perception to do that?
always blind.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. But know where he went to.
You've got an idea of where he is, but you don't know exactly where, unfortunately.
I know
That is
enough
a
to
failed
do our...
perception, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, dang it. I wanted to do a divine lance on him.
Okay.
Okay, I still do that?
Yeah. Again,
Oh, okay.
like, you guys have a general idea of where they are. You can hear. You've got your hearing still. You've got your sense of smell. Those are imprecise senses. You simply cannot see them. So they're going to be hidden to you no matter what. But that flat check is, oh boy.
Nope.
Pretty
Not that
brutal.
flat check. I'll just accept that.
All
Divine
right.
lance misses.
Yup. Ko, that brings us to you.
I guess Ko's actually getting a little worried about that guy now. So I'll just move up 10 feet and cast ignition on the guy who hasn't done anything.
It's always terrifying when there's like a single enemy in a fight who does nothing for 5 rounds straight.
Yeah.
That's a successful flat check.
Burn him.
Burn the witch.
It's gonna re-roll the flat check again, probably.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
When you cast a spell, it only rolls it on the actual casting, not on the attack roll. And that's a
Hit.
hit.
For 3d4,
Very nice.
so 6 damage
All right.
to him, and then that's my turn.
All right. I'll give you a guess what he's going to do with his turn. Cyan, you're up.
Same.
Is a incantation loud enough for us to hear?
He's doing it telepathically. Gaius
Oh.
was only able to briefly tap in, being directly adjacent, and rolling a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
All right.
Four more rounds of this darkness, guys. That's it.
Yep. I am continuing to strike where I feel that guy was pulled to.
Okay, sure.
And I heard the cries of pain. Alright, let's do this.
That's a hit. The 20 was unfortunately used on the hidden check, but
Still.
Still.
we appreciate damage in this house.
Just so close.
So
Near
close.
death. Slightly more red.
I know. One more time.
I forgot you guys only have the color of the the description to go off of.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Well, hey, that's a free hero point.
Yep.
Can't really complain about those.
Can't complain. That's 2 fails, so I will keep that.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Let's try for a 3rd time.
No toys, no.
There's a 20 on every die.
Not
on these dice, apparently.
Nope.
Alright.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Goodness. These guys do not have much to do at the moment, but they really need someone. Ko, you're the only viable target right now. For the first time, they are going to come rushing out of the darkness and
Hello.
make an attack on you. 2 with their staff.
Yeah,
I meant Kuro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I cannot name at all. I'm so sorry. Kuro, they are going to hit you for 9 points of bludgeoning damage on the first strike.
Oh. That was a solid hit.
1 more strike. That one's a big old whiff.
You've made a terrible mistake.
Meng Sung just going to continue to lay there like a lout, not really sure what to do.
I
Zodo is also going to step out of the darkness for the first time.
Get your bane off me.
And she is going to attempt to steal your face, Kuromori. So if you could give me a fortitude save, please.
Oh no, this is gonna be harder.
Yeah. Fuck!
no.
Damn
If I
it!
do that.
Yes.
Son of a bitch! Shit. She really needed that to succeed. Well, she might be fucked now.
Not
Gaius,
today.
you're up.
We're way back there now.
Look, they're out of the darkness.
Right.
Just as you ran away.
Right. Well, I guess I'll just use 2 actions to go.
Alright, come running back in.
And I'll strike.
That's a hit. No, now that Gaius doesn't have to worry about his checks. He's gonna deal damage. No, I don't want that.
Yes.
Koromori, that brings us to you.
I'm going to quick draw. Oh,
Your-
sorry.
Your weapon for the first time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna draw my spear and stab this silly
Alright.
guy in the face.
Sure.
Wait, you still alive?
Not anymore, because I just critically hit him.
16 points of damage, that's gonna kill.
And I'm going to go for the flank. Spin my token around because I'm cool.
Okay.
And stab her in the back. And miss.
Alright. Buckler is freehand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
so
I miss
yes.
by 1? Because I should have been Bane if you're going by
No,
your
that did
ruling.
not miss by 1. You think her
No,
AC
that
is
makes
16?
Ah,
You wish.
Maybe when she's being
Off
no, she's got a
guard.
21.
Code
Based on what you
Orange.
said
Dang.
earlier, you said exact hit earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When she was off guard, so
Yeah, you know her AC is 21.
Yeah, you guys don't have to stop doing that ritual.
yeah, I'm still scared of that guy. So I think you guys have that in hand over there. Hopefully, Gaius might actually get to implement his interruption if she tries to leave, or does move not affect?
No, he hasn't.
I
He
do
hasn't
not,
exploited
because
her.
I haven't exploited.
Yeah.
A thaumaturge was not exploited until round 6 of combat. Wild. Sorry, round 7 will be when you get to do it.
I mean,
Sure.
you can't see, you can't see.
Nice.
Come on, critical.
No crit, but does not hit.
I'm
either.
gonna spend a hero point on that.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I get the hero point back.
Yeah.
One action left. None of you really target Will at all, as far as I know. I will attempt to demoralize
Sure.
the lady.
Is she within 30 of you? She is 35
Oh.
from you.
I forgot that is a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Over there.
I will draw my dagger, I guess.
Okay.
Diane's turn. Or the guy that's chanting.
Something will happen this time.
No. No.
As there are no longer enough people for the ritual to focus itself through.
Oh, no, I was right.
There's a sound that begins to echo out from beyond the wall of ghosts. A sound your group has heard once before, the first night you spent in proximity to it.
Oh no.
A sudden, massive rumble, as if some enormous tree has suddenly toppled over, rolls out towards you. Gaius and Kurumori, you both watch as Zodo, the leader of the Prayers faction, instantly drops to her knees. And in the mental connection that you briefly feel here, you begin to hear her beg, pleading to something beyond the wall for mercy. As those of you who look to the wall see a figure rear up in the distance, some vast, vaguely humanoid shadow, dozens, hundreds almost, it feels like, feet tall, yet never stretching up beyond the 50-foot height of the barrier, but something who seems so incomprehensibly large that it seems to blot out your vision. And without any warning, this shadow condenses into a point and lunges at the wall. The misty barrier begins to flex, bulging as if rubber being pushed at from the other side. And unlike the last time you saw this deep in the middle of the night, whatever this is pierces the wall. There's a tiny rift. This wall, nothing physical, but seems to crack, breaking slightly. And then the shadow vanishes. Those of you near the corpse of the Noppera-Bo you just killed, near Zodo, you can hear from within the darkness sickening crunches. The sound of bones shattering as they break, skin tearing, blood splashing out into the ground. Gaius and Kurumori, you watch as the head of Zodo pops like a balloon in front of you, a bloody mist surrounding you.
Should leave.
As all three creatures die.
Oh, what just happened? I think we should get out of here.
Yes, let's get out of here.
As the mist begins to fade, that bloody fog from their bodies, you notice that Zodo is still standing.
Oh no.
Hi.
if she could still be called that at this point. If it's even a she. Her clothes are a bloody, ragged mess. The bones in her forearms clearly shattered into jagged pieces, the flesh extended far beyond what a regular arm should be, stretching all the way down to the ground. The blade in hand lies stuck in the dirt at her feet. Most importantly, though, is what remains of her head. Or perhaps what has replaced it. Something two of you have seen before. A wicker cage filled with fluttering red butterflies.
That's the one.
What the fuck?
Not just her, but the corpse on the ground begins to push itself to its feet once more, similarly replaced. You can only imagine what the figure inside the darkness also appears like at this point. The fight is not over.
Oh no.
That's the wicker cage with red butterflies.
As round 7 begins, and what was once Zodo is up first.
Is Gaius' symbol glowing now?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
I wonder if John Holy.
What was once Zodo right here is going to just swing their arms wide. They are going to slam outwards with massive punches. First one against Gaius, which is going to hit
What is the
for
D12?
7 bludgeoning. And it is going to push you as a free action.
5 feet?
Well, it has to attempt to shove you still, so...
Okay.
They will fail to do so. You manage to remain steadfast. But their second strike, their other arm flailing outwards, is going to hit you, Kuromori.
No.
But thankfully you will manage to dodge out of the way. And Cyan, that brings us to you. You have no clue what these things are.
Well, I'll try to get a clue with a recall knowledge.
That is unfortunately a failure.
I am gonna attempt again.
Okay. Well, you are going to have to try and figure out something else
right.
about them now. So you can't just
exactly.
figure out what they are. You gotta figure out something else.
Yeah, seeing that I can't figure out what they are, I'm just gonna assess what their weak, I guess, resistances are.
Sure. Much better. Yeah, taking a look at these things. I mean, they look human still, or at least the shell of humans. Figures. They're fleshy. There's no resistances you can really imagine them having. Right off rip.
I don't think they have any resistances, and I will shoot for my final action.
Go for it. They are off guard because you successfully recalled knowledge about them.
Yes.
And that will be a crit because they're off guard.
Very nice. Big numbers. 10.
Not
Oh, is that a...
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 2 on a D6.
Not great.
Yeah.
And 10 points of damage does not seem to be a lot against these things.
Oh. think that's it. That's end for my turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this one. It's going to use its first action to push itself up off the ground, and its second action is similarly going to swing wildly at you, Gaius. Oh, goodness, the dice. Not on my side. Well.
Good for us.
Thankfully, they're not alone. And one final one is going to come slowly trotting out of the darkness. And it's going to swing for you, Ko. And yes, it does have reach.
Oh, no.
It's got extendo arms.
Extendo arms. No.
That's okay. The dice really want you guys to be safe. That is going to bring us to your turn, Gaius.
Well, I can see them, so... Which one? Okay, that one's hurt. So I'm gonna exploit on that one.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, these things look to have a pretty weak body to slashing damage.
I will for sure exploit that.
You're sure you wanna exploit weakness 10 to slashing?
Yes, even though I'm about to use a slashing weapon. So.
Stop it. Stop.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wait, I need to roll the crit.
These guys, they have like such a great, terrifying intro, and then they're just like sacks of meat that die so
Very
easily.
nice. Oh my god.
40 points of damage. Hot dog. Oh boy.
Does exploit only work on my implement?
I don't believe so. Because you're not always going to have a weapon implement.
Then I will change my grip to one-handed,
Okay. Punch.
and I will punch with the Ugly Cute's Gift.
Nice. $16, yeah, that's a hit. Another 19 points of damage. It is still standing, just barely.
Be sure to cut them. And then that's my turn.
Kuromori, that brings us to you.
Okay.
How ugly cute does piercing or slashing?
No, it's
Well,
piercing.
Oh, piercing is also.
He triggers its
Weakness.
weakness because.
Oh,
he has
that's
critical
right. That's
vulnerability.
right. I forgot. Thumb absurds. Yeah.
Did you say thumb absurd?
Yes,
Yeah, that's my
I've ruined him on Thaumaturge.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to touch the dagger on my hip with this.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm going to quick draw it in my offhand and stab him.
Very nice.
I shall slash at him.
That is a hit. Very, very nice.
Whoosha!
Oh yeah, that'll be more than enough damage to finally cause this one to collapse. As it does so, its body kind of folds, losing all motor functions, slamming heavily into the ground, which causes the wicker cage to shatter. And about 12.5 glimmering red butterflies begin to float off into the air.
I was waiting for a swarm of butterflies. Yep. To fight.
Me too.
Phase 3, fuckers!
Mm.
That's all my actions.
Alright, Ko, that brings us to you.
Run away from that.
No, stay close. Be its friend. Be its friend. It just wants a hug.
Oh. I see Gaius' sigil glowing, so I assume they are undead, and I'm going to.
What would possibly give you that belief?
I'm I'm going to Vitality Lash the one close to me.
Okay. A fortitude save. I'm so sorry. That is a natural 19 plus 10 that it rolled.
I can't believe you've done this.
To be completely honest, me neither.
So they're pretty slow, it seemed like.
Yeah.
They seem to be slowed, so they only have 2 actions.
Yes, bring them
So
closer
move
to the sacrifice.
Actually, you're right. I'm gonna stay there. I'll just 5 foot step.
Sure. Then, Cyan, that brings us back to you.
All right. I know they're undead because Gaius
Gaius is
probably
glowing.
explained. Yeah.
I think he's told you guys what that means if his sigil starts glowing.
Yes.
All right. I am. So how do I do this? I have a ghost charge that I want to use.
Okay. So you would draw it as one action unless you have quick draw, and then throw it
draw.
as a second action.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And how do I throw it?
If you draw it, it is in your actions tab actually, because it is considered a weapon. So you can draw it
Oh,
there
nice.
and then
Yeah, I
have
see
its
it.
attacks.
Okay, that's cool. I've
Yeah.
been meaning to use this since forever.
You finally
And
get to.
I'll finally get to throw it at the one that Ko was facing.
Okay.
All right.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And no one is in the splash range, so.
Yep.
It's going to take damage.
Sploosh.
Two damage total.
Oh gosh.
But it seems
it-
that Vitality has a stronger effect on these things, as it takes massive damage from that. And because it took
Nice.
damage as a primary target, it'll become Enfeebled 1 with no save until the start of your next turn.
Cool. And that was I guess multiple attack penalty applies, right?
Yes.
So I drew it. Can I still hit it with my Gekong?
Yeah, you could still shoot. Because you would have
Alright.
just drawn that with the hand you draw arrows with.
Yep. Third action, same wicker cage.
No dice on that one, unfortunately.
That's fine. And that's
Is
it.
it? Because it's their turn now. And this
that
one
one.
down here is gonna, again, try and hit Gaius. They really like you. I got to deal damage for once. I'm so proud of myself. 10 bludgeoning to you, Gaius.
Ow.
He is going to attempt to push you.
Which one?
Shield Rat's
This
this
one's
one.
pushing you, yeah. Nice ping.
the not dead one.
How long does the rejuvenating flames effect last?
A minute, I think.
Oh, damn.
I could be wrong.
Well, that causes
Four
him to
rounds
crit
per day.
fail and fall prone. Which he will use his last action to stand up.
That's good action economy.
Yeah.
Oh, does that?
Unfortunately, that is not my target.
No,
to
it's-
exploit
it's-
vulnerability.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The target of exploit vulnerability is already dead. So they'll take the mortal damage weakness, but they aren't targets of
Yeah,
exploit
okay.
vulnerability. We had to go over that in my other season of Ghost game tonight also. Fun how much these things come up. Let's see. This weekend one, I'm gonna roll to see who it's going after.
It's mad.
Yeah, it's going after Ko.
That guy.
Easy target. Hit the one
These
right in
people
front of
don't
it. They're
mess
not
up.
very smart. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, you guys, do me a favor and kill these guys.
Oh, did it not have another attack?
No, I had to use one action
Oh,
to move.
slowed. Oh, okay.
Had to move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
slow,
guys.
slowed is a removal of action, not just speed.
Yeah, they're effectively
They're
using the stat block of zombie brutes. So they're zombies for all intents and purposes. They've got a weakness to
Zombies
slashing and
with reach.
vitality, and are slowed permanently,
Yes.
which is very fun. And can't use reactions either. That's a neat little thing to note. Alright, guys. What you doing? Who's getting killed?
Gonna go deal with that guy. I'll tangle this guy.
I mean, we could just kill this guy now.
Yep.
I have a recommendation for you if you'd like.
Sure.
Go home and leave these things to do whatever they want.
No.
Nope.
I tried.
That
you sure?
ain't happening.
This is the cost of my
I'll
night
give you a second
terrors.
thought.
We'll move.
Cause of midnight shrieking shenanigans.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Enter. Yeah, I'm gonna provide flank for you. I will exploit on this one.
Sure. Make it your actual target. Ooh. Yeah, you are entirely aware. Weakness 10 to slashing and vitality at this point. You also imagine that this thing is mindless for the most part. So, being a mindless undead, death effects, disease, mental, paralyzed, poison, unconscious, none of those will have any effect on these things.
Yeah, I'll just strike it one-handed.
Hey, nice.
It's
Very
gonna be
nice.
less damage, but
Oh. At least it's triggering weakness.
yeah. Because I only get the effects of one of them, right? I don't get the effects of both.
Yeah.
You get the highest one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And that is all 3 checks.
All right.
And 3 actions.
Kuramori!
Slice him 3 times. What? Nope. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's flanked. You think these guys have a high AC? You fool.
No.
These are the ones that you'll hit on a 16.
Ah. Yeah. No, 9.
Nice. 19 damage each. 38 total. Though.
Yellow, come on.
Oh, no dice. You got one more hero point if you want to use it.
Ah, Knight's Own Sword. Sure, why not?
Hey, that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Roll another.
Die already.
No.
No. Do a
But
second.
even still, that is enough damage to get the kill.
Very nice.
And thus, there's only the one in the center of the arena left. And Ko, that brings us to you.
Vitality.
Yeah. Watch this nat 20. No, but an 18. So they will they'll still take the damage here and thus take weakness. pretty solid damage roll, too.
Ooh.
That's gonna hurt for
Nice.
sure.
Keep use up his actions.
Take one
Yeah,
step.
I guess that's what he'd do. Like, all right, yeah, I step back again.
All right, Cyan, that brings us to you. He is no longer enfeebled from the ghost charge.
All right. This is another. I know they're the same creature, but I can recall knowledge on this one to know what it is, right? Or do I need to choose another aspect?
I'll allow it again.
Okay.
Trying to figure
Thank
out
you.
what it is at this point.
Yeah, I'm really just curious what this wicker cage thing is all about.
What's up with the cage?
What's up with the
What
butterflies
is
in a
up
cage?
with the butterflies?
Ugh.
It's
Dan.
weird, Cyan. You succeeded,
Oh,
but you don't know what this Kugapti is that the prayers were talking about and worshipping. As best you can figure at this point in time, these red butterflies must be related to whatever this Kugapti is. But you've got no clue what exactly it could be. This is an undead. It seems to act very much like a zombie. But as for what exactly it is, what is going on with those butterflies,
no idea.
you have too little to work on. This is not something you've ever seen or come across before. You know that for sure.
All right. And sorry, do I know this creature? I know we've heard them kind of revering a god or something called Kogapti.
Yes. So really, all that recall knowledge is giving you is that these red butterflies you've been seeing recently are seemingly related to whatever this Kugapti is.
Got it.
But past that, you've got nothing.
All right, I'll take it.
And these creatures specifically are effectively zombies.
Gotcha. I will strike.
Go for it. Nice and easy.
For
10
that's
points
not
of
bad.
damage. All right. Oh, I forgot. When you successfully recall knowledge, they are just until the start of your next turn, and like crit, it's for a minute. Ugh. Gross.
Yep.
Nasty.
Gross. All right, I'll do the second attack as well.
Go for it. Hey, stop
Might
that.
as well.
Hey, you said kill them.
Knock that off.
I love it.
Look, I want to knock
Deadly
one
hit.
person unconscious in this fight, okay? Is that too much to ask? 22 damage,
Yes.
holy shit. Stop that. Thankfully, I get one turn left on this. And,
Yep.
Ko, I'm sorry, but I'm putting everything into one swing on you. And just hoping for the best. No. Alright, well,
Not your,
that
not
checks
your
out.
night. turn.
Would you like my hero point?
No, don't give me your pity. Alright, guys, go end it. Take it down.
We'll see if I even can.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'll two hands.
Oh, putting everything into the
Well-
swing. Yeah, that'll do it. Yikes.
Oh gosh.
Woo, off he goes into the afterlife. But at the very least...
I pick up her dagger.
Can I describe something first?
I want to make sure I
Holy
get the dagger.
moly!
He really wants the dagger.
I want that dagger. Sorry, go ahead.
I use daggers too.
Just make sure it gets picked up.
At the very least, while these guys may have died, I did get about 45 butterflies out and about through this, so I'm happy with that. Those will be
What?
fun to pull some shenanigans with in and around Willow Shore.
You.
Is this like a resource for the TM?
Perhaps.
Like numbers of butterflies.
Butterflies.
Wow.
I've got a point tracker for how many butterflies are available for me to use.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
this is the GM's resource loop. I get to stack up butterflies and use them to cause problems around Willow Shore.
That's cool.
That's actually a really... It's not what I get to do, but that's a really good idea. I should use that in a different campaign. Anyway, I'll put that idea on the back burner for now.
Mhm.
No, just know that the more butterflies there are out there, likely the worse it's going to be for you. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Do
I like
they remain, like, or do they disappear?
No, they flutter off. Are you going to try and
sorry,
shoot some
not
out
the-
of the air?
Not the butterflies.
Oh, the corpses?
The corpses, yeah.
Yes, the broken corpses with shattered wicker basket heads, they start decomposing rapidly, but they do still exist.
I
the,
don't
the
know
rate
what
of
those
decomposition
are.
is visible to your eye. And Gaius, you stop glowing.
I guess they have something to do with that Kogapti and the red butterflies we saw the other night, guys.
Possibly.
They're all related. Whatever they're worshipping is not a very merciful one. This was their first sacrifice, right? It failed, and just like that, they, whoever Kogapti is killed him.
Thanks for saving me. That's what you came to do, right?
Yes.
Oh, is gonna sit down against this tree and just like
A few seconds after these guys die is when the darkness finally fades.
I'm going to drop a 3-action heal.
Kuromori, the dagger is in your inventory now. You would have also
I saw that.
noticed on Zoto's corpse, if you wish to pick them up, was what would probably pass for a religious symbol. It was this twisted knot of wood, very similar to that large burl down at the lumber camp. There was also a tattered leather-bound journal
Ooh,
on her person.
I want that.
I'll drop those items into the party stash.
Sure.
Meng Song, do you know? Were you privy to their conversations as they took you?
It was something about having an old soul. The magic they were talking about was... I think they called it consecrating. But they told me what they were doing was to free me.
They,
Really weird way of doing it if you're keeping someone tied up to free them.
they have issues with the concept of reincarnation. It seems you were once someone else in a past life.
I mean, we all are, but is there a way to figure that out if you're not someone who's enlightened?
I'm not certain why they chose you. You might have been someone special in the past. Because I thought at first that old soul just meant in terms of age, but looks like it's something else.
Hey, something in this journal. mentions that, but we could probably look through that later.
Yeah.
We've freed some of the townsfolk as well, by the way. I'm guessing you came from the lumber camp.
I was there for a really short period of time, yeah. They kind of brought us all there and then took us away.
I believe they're all still alive. Your father included.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's return there and then make plans to return to Bullashore.
Sure. A couple things before you guys head out. One, is there anyone who is taking a quick look at that journal, or are you guys taking time to identify that dagger you picked up, Kuromori? I'm throwing it in the party stash. I know you took it, but just for my sake, for now at least.
Try to identify stuff.
Yeah,
I'm curious about the journal, actually.
absolutely.
Yeah, I looked at the brief description of it. The first quarter is just mundane annotations for the actual lumber camp, and then the rest is filled with her notes.
And while you think it's her notes, it appears to be in a mixture of two different languages, neither of which any of you speak.
Ew.
What? With all my languages?
Yeah, I was surprised too. Ko, taking a look at the dagger, you can easily identify the +1, the minor potency rune on it. You can even tell that it is alloyed in low-grade silver, but it still has that sort of sickly red tinge on it, and you think there might be some other enchantment sort of within that red glow, and you can't figure out what that is at the moment.
I take a crack at that.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Absolutely. Oh, easy for you, Kuromori. Is what I would say if you rolled slightly higher. Does someone in the party have Read Aura that could have been used?
I do not.
Oh, I do have Read Aura. Should I use that?
You do? I'm willing to say you used it. I'm not that much of a munch.
Oh. Okay.
You you missed the DC by 1, so with the +2 from Read Aura, the DC 29 item could be identified from you.
Ah.
As a dagger called
wow.
Fiend's Hunger, which, strangely enough, looking over it, while it seemed to be something meant for sacrificing souls to Kugapti, the remaining souls, the souls who have been slain by it before, because Mengsung was not the first sacrifice to this blade at least, paradoxically allow this blade additional power against fiends. Which,
It's fiends.
understanding the enchantment of this dagger through some stroke of divine luck, Kuromori, as the souls within it, or at least still vaguely attached, whisper to you, is the first hint that Kugapti may be a fiend of some sort.
Oh.
And with you gaining that knowledge, and the party beginning their trek back to the lumber camp to pick up their remaining people and head back to town, that is where you all hit level 4.
Ooh.
And that'll be where we end the session slightly early tonight to give everyone time for that level up.
Yes.
So as you guys begin
This
that process...
is awesome.
Oh my god.
This is awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much for playing today. I hope you enjoyed. And while there will be a few small things left to accomplish, that is effectively the end of Book 1 of this campaign. Congratulations, you are a quarter of the way done.
Summer.
Yeah, there's still some summer left, still a bit to happen, but that is effectively downtime for you guys left to do whatever else you would like. Whether that's helping people around town or saying, no, we deserve a break. we're gonna rest.
We still have a few chores, right?
Yeah, you've got some small things you can
Lord.
do,
Yep.
but I don't think anyone in town would blame you either if you wished to just take time to rest and relax.
Makes sense. I could see,
Wasn't-
by the way, how this fight could have gone very badly for us.
Yes.
It's.
Yeah.
I think we were lucky in our rolls also.
The damage output
And
of the
you were-
enemies also wasn't super high. Like, yes, Zoto has a dagger, but between her spells, she had a second rank Darkness and Harm, and then a first rank Fear, Heal, and Bane, and that was basically it. One of the Noppera-Bos had to use their entire turn to keep focus on the ritual, and as soon as the ritual was disrupted, they would all die.
If it succeeded, what would have happened?
I'm not going to share. But what I will share, there was a way to save Meng Sung without potentially killing everyone, which would be to volunteer yourself in his place. I will say, whoever was the target of the ritual would not have died upon its completion. But there may have been lasting consequences you would not have appreciated.
I assume it would have broken your reincarnation cycle.
Potentially. Any of you who have a deity, participating in that ritual would have been anathema to that deity, no matter what their edicts are. So,
Makes sense.
oh, I think that means you're the only one who could have. I guess maybe Cyan.
I feel like the entity inside me might be upset with that. I don't know.
They might be a little upset, yeah. What are they going to do about it, though?
I think I will hold off on leveling up since everything's going to change for me in a few days.
Yeah, absolutely. Since you're going to rebuild with the updated sorcerer. Also, don't forget, this is the campaign we are doing gradual ability boosts in. So you guys do get an attribute modifier boost here. As you-
Also, Domain Initiate is not in the feats.
For
Soul Warden.
Soul Warden. You can take it at 4th level. It's in the additional feat section. Do you want me to put it on your sheet for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, which domain are you going with?
Soul.
That is not an option for your deity.
Is it not?
I don't believe so. No, her, that is that's an alternate domain for her. Which needs expanded domain initiate feat, and that's for clerics. So your options would be death, fate, healing, and knowledge.
I guess we can get some knowledge.
Knowledge. You want
Here in my
regular knowledge,
garage
or do
with
you want
my
the apocryphal
Lamborghinis.
knowledge?
I want the one with Lamborghinis and some books.
If your intelligence modifier goes up, do you just become trained in another skill?
Yep, you immediately gain one new language and one new skill. And because of that, actually, if you guys wanted to give me any society checks to try and figure out what languages are used in that book, that might be a useful attribute to improve here, so you guys could learn those languages.
I will do that.
You want knowledge, Gaius? Is that what you want, or do you want one of the other ones? I don't know if you've actually looked at them.
The knowledge gives me a free recall knowledge on something. Right?
It's
the advanced.
it's
Oh,
a
no, that's
reroll on
that's
a
the
fortune
advanced.
or perception. Yeah, knowledge's domain spell is a reaction to focus reroll or fortune reroll, either a perception or recall knowledge skill.
Really gonna boost intelligence over constitution.
I'm gonna have to think on
Sure.
on which one,
Yeah,
because like
just
I
let me
really
know.
wanted Soul to like. That one seemed interesting. Just
Let me take a look at it. I might allow it.
the initial domain power is eject Soul.
I'm not letting you eject people's soul. For a very that's not just like me saying I'm not letting you eject people's soul. I have a very specific reason why that is not a good idea to do in this campaign. There is something very specific as to why that is not a good idea to do in this story.
And you do still have hero points.
I know. I do have an option to do orthographic mastery, which allows me to read all text.
The fucking lore masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
What
use
languages is it then?
Would you like to hero
but
point your society check there?
I will. Will. You're just getting it back.
Do I lie to you?
Guess I'll.
No, you have the ability where I
myself.
can't fucking lie to you. That's annoying.
Yep.
I just can't lie to you.
If anyone else wants to attempt that society check, they may.
Someone else, please.
I'm gonna
Cheeky.
I increased
Can-
intelligence, so now I'm trained in society. Does
Well
that-
then,
Hey, I'll allow it.
How
is this figuring out what it is?
Sorry, multiple people speaking there. This is to figure out what languages are in the journal.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing diverse lore on it, so I could use esoteric and have a +10
Fuck you. Yeah,
instead
you
of
can't.
a society instead of +7.
Eat shit. Yeah, go for it.
Is 19 not enough?
Well, again, there's 2 languages.
Oh,
Yep.
2.
So this
Okay.
is you're only gonna figure out 1 with each roll.
You know what? I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah,
Like,
why not? Session's over. Use it. You can't roll
Yeah.
better than or worse than Cyan.
Yep.
Okay, I'll tell you guys. The 2 languages are Aklo and Chthonian.
makes sense.
Checks out.
Definitely, if it's a fiend, Aklo makes sense.
Yeah, so does Chthonian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna train in religion, and I guess I'll take Chthonian then, or Aklo. Aklo, yeah, we'll take Aklo.
Okay.
But I'll learn it when we get back to town. I'm not gonna.
Right.
This is just me. Like, there's a lot of religious shit going on. I should probably spend some time in the library and read about this.
You flip through the entire journal, slam it shut, look up. I can speak Aklo now. I know not why.
I may do that too. Instead of leveling up wisdom, do intelligence.
Who needs perception when you can have more languages?
Oh, what am I leveling up? I think strength.
I think I already boosted wisdom last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
I'm not boosting con, so
When
I die,
further in the
it'll-
back.
Yeah.
con is a dump stat for me.
Hey,
Jericho, I'm taking cognitive crossover.
what the
It's
fuck
uncommon.
is that gonna do?
Are you okay?
What sort of bullshit are you putting me in this time?
If I fail a recall knowledge check, I can.
Is it a rogue
Immediately
feat or a
at-
skill feat.
It's a skill feat.
Oh, Creighton's cognitive crossover.
Oh yeah, exactly that one.
Yeah, you do have to select the 2 skills when you take the
Yep.
feat, just as an FYI.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you can take it, though.
it's kind of. It doesn't need to make sense using the other feat. It's automatic, right?
Yes.
If I choose lore and lore master lore for one, and
Fuck you.
society for the other. It's just taking advantage of my dedication.
Yeah, that would make it so that anytime you attempt society, and you could then reaction immediately reattempt it with lore, or if you fail with lore, you could immediately reattempt
Yeah,
it
exactly.
with society.
Exactly.
Yep, it does use a reaction to do that.
Yep, that's
but
fine.
Yeah, you can absolutely take it.
Thank you.
Why do you guys do so much lore? Just let me lie to you, please.
There are tables, I think, that never do lore.
It is
Oh
my
my God,
one
my-
happy spot, is
My
to lie
Friday
to people.
game. My Friday game's like that. They never use lore.
A question for you, Jericho.
What is it this time?
About the entity strike feat.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Love that
the
feat.
way I would imagine it is like I don't want it to just always be present, whatever this thing is. So can I call it when I want it?
Yeah. I'd say it can effectively be relatively hidden, but then, like, when you go to make the strikes, they sort of manifest more. I'd be okay with that.
Okay. Would you prefer talon or wing or?
I'll leave it up to you. I think any of those are just fine.
Okay.
So,
For lures, the only way to get an additional one is to use the skill feat to get an additional lure.
yeah, additional lore. But hey, that's a great skill feat. Because it auto-scales that lore
Oh,
skill.
yep. I have that one.
I'm just asking because I raised my intelligence, so I was
Yes.
wondering if I could get an
You could
additional
learn a
lure.
skill, and if you didn't want to train any of the regular skills, you could get a different lore skill.
Okay, I'd like to do a lore skill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Kugopti.
Yeah.
No.
I will have to think of the lore though.
Sure.
It's just probably going to be like lore PTSD.
These damn butterflies lore.
Yeah. Blood butterflies, blood animals.
Anything that glows red. I mean, you could always do curse lore with all the curse bullshit going on.
You know what? I will do curse lore. That way I can figure out what's actually what I'm cursed with.
Actually, that's a good one. Especially in this campaign.
What is?
Curse lore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very apt. Hey, I'm just waiting for someone to take the Curse Maelstrom dedication and go into that archetype.
I mean, maybe.
I'm just gonna super curse someone until they take it.
I mean, I'm getting close. I'm getting close.
Just a few more.
I think I've not been cursed once yet, other than the main one.
Yeah, other than the curse that's trapping you here.
Yeah, but like I've passed every save against
I know, stop it.
undead curses and stuff. So
I also need to find some drugs.
Oh, where is it?
I think it'll be like a single
Yes, I need
phoenix
to
wing.
find some bay leaf or whatever.
Oh, you want flay leaf?
Yes.
Why?
It helps
Get high.
with mental. It helps with will saves, okay?
Yeah, for an hour.
Yeah, but if I'm constantly on it, and then the curse check happens, helps me out.
Where are you?
Guys, don't turn into a drug fiend. We've got enough fiends in the campaign already.
Where? I cannot find
Yeah.
Lore Master's Etude.
Sorry, it's a medical use. I have my medical card with it.
Lore Master's Etude is a focus spell.
It's an archetype class feat.
Yes, because that's what gives you the focus spell.
Yeah.
If you have, like, the Lore Master dedication pulled up in the journal entry, that's where the
Okay.
additional feats are, and you can drag Lore Master's Etude from there.
Oh, I see.
Is that what you're taking?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
Oh, just so you can preemptively hero point of your recall knowledges.
I'm just. It's all about the. And I'm choosing predictable as my class feat.
Oh man.
That's very funny.
So it'll be a wing
Choices.
strike.
Okay.
So brawling weapon with agile finesse and magical.
Nice.
I think you have to add that. I don't think I can.
Does it not have a automatically? It doesn't. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, I can. I'll put that in my notes to make.
Okay.
Actually,
So
you know what,
it's
I
a
can probably send it
D6. Yeah, it's a D6 unarmed attack.
Yeah.
With bludgeoning. Oh well, I guess the damage depends. Yeah, I think a wing would be bludgeoning.
I'd say you could do bludgeoning or slashing with it. Either would work for me. So
And it'll be like a single phoenix wing that comes out of his back.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, neat.
Sorry, Jericho, I'm dumb. I can't pull up. Where do I check the lore master?
So if you click on the name of Lore Master in your feats to make it drop down,
Yeah.
you should see at the bottom special. Can't select another dedication to use. Select another 2 feats from the button
Oh,
Lore
there
Master.
you go. Okay.
And that is how you pull up the list of every archetype in the game and all of their feats.
Oh, there I see it. Thank
I
you.
just made your life easier. You're welcome.
Yep.
You said it's a D6 damage. And what are the traits it has? Agile, finesse, magical.
Agile, finesse, and magical. Yeah, so it'll overcome resistance to or non-magical attacks. But
Awesome. And would you like it to deal bludgeoning or slashing?
probably bludgeoning would be fine. I don't
Okay.
really have that damage type. I don't think for anything else.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of daggers on this character and my shield that I've never pulled out because I really need to use those things that I bought at the beginning of the game. Craft some, now that we have some downtime, craft some scrolls.
That's what I want to give. Ho, ho, ho.
Do I go for assurance for medicine, or do I go for the continual healing or ward medic? Choices.
Risky surgery.
Nah, I already got that on my adventure.
I love it. I love level 4 for me.
You've got your wing attack now.
Wait. Not trying to ping, I'm just going through this list.
All right. I'm going to officially end. This is going to be the official end of the session here. I'm going to leave server up for a bit longer and stick around for a few more minutes for everyone who is doing their level up still. But thank you all so much for playing. I do so hope you enjoyed today. And I'll see you all next week.
Yippee!
Have a good
Yippee!
one.